Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome to the Voralpen Multiplayer live stream. We have got Petro Gracemark, Ryder, Jet Coder, Smoodalini, Jimmy J and Bremple joining us here this evening. A great big stack of clowns. Okay, it is an impressive looking stack, it must be said, and I didn't even realise this was something we could do. Genuinely had no clue that this was something that was even possible. But there we go. So what we are going to do, what our little plan is, we have this map. This one right here is the Voralpen map. This is set in the Alps, I think, and we're going to be working our way through. We'll talk about this in just a second. To start off with, I'll let that lot disperse now. They've excuse me, they've kind of done their thing. So a quick hello to people. We got Nameless Gamer, Frank Harvey, Snack and Cactus, thank you very much, sir. Again, Dutesvar, Holly Moly Quackamole. Nice name, I like that. Oscar Eriksson, Cairo Nasir, FS19, Petro Gracemark again, Loret Zierson, Oscar Eriksson, Ryder, Snack and Cactus, Kieran Duggan, Twin Cam Gaming, Martin Christiansen, Baz, Cornish Ants. Hello and welcome everybody to the stream. So, oh, and Lava Play. Hello, Lava Play. So, yes, hello. We have got a number of people here. They are all rushing off. They've got various different tasks that they need to go and attend to, that they're going to attend to, and they're going to do absolutely wonderfully with. We're going to leave them to it. Now, this map, the idea is, at the moment, this is the multiplayer map for the live stream. So once a month we do a live stream and we will start working through it. We own the land down here and we will stay on this map doing live streams. There is actually a field over there that we own as well. We'll stay doing live streams on this map until we have managed to buy out the map. That's the general idea. We lease about half of the machinery at the moment, so we've got considerable leasing costs here, and it is going to be a bit expensive. We've got a few different jobs that we're going to get to today, but we will get to those in a minute. I'm just going to start having a look through some of the machinery. We've got a beautiful lizard pickup right here. You've seen back there that we had the Manitou. This one is here at the workshop. This is available just for loading stuff up at the workshop. And we have our Skittles tractor. They said they had a bit of a surprise for me. I hadn't actually seen this one yet. This is fantastic. Okay, we got a beautiful pink. We've got an orange weight on it this time. We've got a green front loader, and we've got the blue. I am loving this. I am like this. This is my tractor. This is my tractor. I'm doing everything with. We'll come back. I tell you what. We'll come back to that. Why have I got a line on the floor? I don't know what that's another mod. I don't know what that mod is. I don't know what I've no idea. Okay, I'm going backwards through it now. We've got a JCB Fast Track out here. This was by the shop as well. There's an old Fent in here, and we've got another case in here. Most of the machinery has already been nabbed, and they're running. Yeah, and now back to this one. Most of the machinery has already been nabbed, and they're running off with it. So I'm just going to lift that up there a minute, and okay, what's the? I don't know what this line thing is all about. I have no clue. But I'm over at the shop. I got to find my way back. Oh, I see. Right, we're just going to go up here, up to that bit, in there, and down there. I think. Or, no, actually we can come right out there. There's a track that runs up along here. But look, I can see a combine coming the other way. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. And just come in. Around here, I can go down this track. Down here. And there's a Smoodalini is coming the opposite direction. Smoodo! You're seriously? Did you see that? He didn't even slow down for me. He did not even slow down for me. I mean, seriously. You give some people the power of administration, and it goes to their heads. That's all that can be said. It goes to their heads. So we have Skittles the Voucher. This is going to be predominantly my tractor. I mean, there are other tractors to use, and we will look at some other tractors, but we all know now that Livestream Skittles is my tractor. So we will bring Skittles up here, and we turn left up here. We should do. Yes, head back to the... There's the farm over there. Our very first task of the day is myself and young Petrio Gracemark. We're doing a little bit of work together. Me and him. He's already out in the field. He's working. He's waiting on me. He is. He's waiting on me to turn up and help him do some work. So let me bring something in round here. I've not played... Actually, yeah, we have played a map, haven't we? We have done multiplayer once, but it seems a bit... I don't know what these lines are I'm looking at. I've never seen this before. Change strike, no, it's not changed select tool. I don't think it's that. Right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that bit is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring our front loader down over here, and I'm going to unhitch that one. I'm going to leave it there. It's probably a bit in the way, but I don't care. No, those lines are still there. Why have I... Oh, wait a minute. That might be... Show guidance steering menu. Left control S. That's... left control S. What's this? Guidance settings. I've no idea. That's something to do with the... That's the GPS. That's something to do, I've never used the GPS. I haven't actually used the GPS. The lines are a GPS mod, said Kieran Duggan in the chat. Oops. Went the wrong way there. Okay. Welcome all to the stream. We've got Nigel, Pipe Photography, Evening Fritz. Hello. Hello, hello. Crazy Eco. Who else have we got? Eagerents. I'll just pick that one up. Eric King. Nameless Gamer. Dutesvag. Carson Gaming. Yes, we've got lots and lots of people here. Bite Moose, hello Bite Moose, welcome to the stream. And if for those of you who are not on the server this evening, Nigel Pike Photography is a GPS mod Frith, and good evening. Thank you very much, sir, for your support. Once again, people are absolutely brilliant. Supporting already. That is fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. That is very much appreciated. Right, I'm going to bring this bad boy down in here. First need to well, I don't want to unfold it that way. That's the wrong side. Right, let's put our mower out this way. There. Right. There we go. And we'll put it out there like that. And we'll start working our way around the field as well. Patrio is leading the way. We're working with Patrio for the moment, so we'll let him lead the way, and we'll just follow along behind like a good boy. And let's see if we can switch off this GPS thing in a minute. I'm sure there is a way to switch it off. There he goes. Oh, he missed a bit. Look at that. But he's got his tractor on the outside now. There we. Oh, I see. Look. I wondered why it was like being a little bit strange, but it's like a little bit of server lag that we got. It's probably because there's so many people on here working really closely together. I imagine that's probably something to do with it. But we're going to follow him round. So the idea is that I will work with different people for just a period of time as we go through the live stream. So for the next 2 hours, I'll do a little bit with each of the people that are on here. If you would like to be able to get on here, then at the moment it's for people who are in the Great Book of Names. To get into the Great Book of Names, you need to either support me financially or become an active member of the community, and that is through the Discord, and there's a link for that in the description down below. Or you can become an active, be an active member of the community on YouTube, regularly commenting and regularly helping out with a few things like that, and both of which will earn you a slot in the Great Book of Names. And it's an opportunity. I don't know if I offer the opportunity on, like, if I offer something that can be achieved through money, then there will also be the means of doing so for free as well. So to get into the Great Book of Names, you can either support me, like I said, financially, either on here through the Super Chat, becoming a community member. Community members are the ones that get like the little badges when they talk, and they can use some of the emojis. Well, I've only got a few emojis uploaded, but they can use them when they chat, things like that. Or we can you can support me through Patreon. That is another place where people go and support me and earn a little bit extra as well. Right, we're now going to get out of this field, but yeah, that's so Great Book of Names. That'll get you in the Great Book of Names. If you decide that you would like to support me and you would like to be in the Great Book of Names, then there's one or two ways like that. And now, me and Petro, can we get through in that corner over there? I don't know if we can or we can't. I'm just going to have a look here a second and turn off show lines. Someone said, show lines off. There we go. It was as simple as that. Snack and Cactus, thank you very much for demonstrating. We have right there the emojis that are available at the moment. Now, I will also state that we don't just have, it's not just the normal badge. Once you've been supporting for a while, there are other coloured badges that you can get, you can earn as well. I'm never going to fit that one through there. Right, that's just not going to happen. So I'm going to back that bad boy up there, and we're going to go back out into the yard over here. Petro knows what he's doing. I should just follow him. He seems to know where he's going. And we've got one more grass field that we need to mow. Then we want to gather it all up. It's going to be raked up. I think someone else is coming along to do the raking in just a minute. And then once the raking is done, we're going to go through with balers, and we're going to bale, and we're going to turn it into silage bales. And then I think the idea is to sell the bales. I'm not quite sure at the moment. Mr. Smudo does that. Patreon is... well, supporting me on Patreon, yes, that's a way to support me financially on Patreon. You can choose any level of support on there, and then if you do so, your name will get added to the book unless you specify that you don't want your name in the book. Some people do specify that they don't want the name in the book on Patreon, and that's fine. That's entirely their choice. If you do so, then obviously I'm not going to put your name into the book. You can also choose what name you have. Once you've earned your way in the book, I'm not going to just say, oh, you have to be known by this name, or you have to give up your real name. You can choose gamer tag. You can choose any type of name that you want. So it's entirely up to you how you go about doing it. Roughly a third of the people who are in the Great Book of Names have earned their way into the book through non-financial means, and that is by going above and beyond in the general community that we've got and doing things like that, helping out, just being very active members and things like that. Hey Frith from the DIY channel, I've just joined your Discord channel. Excellent. It's great for you to come and join us. We've got the Discord channel, and I'm on the Discord. I do talk on there just about every single day. I'm not very active at the weekends because I try to have the weekends off if I can. But for the rest of the week, I do my best to be on there in the morning and evening, my time at least. And I do my absolute best to get on and at least just say hello and things like that. I will just say that if you send me a friend request on Discord, I will disregard it. I don't accept any friend requests from anybody on the Discord because otherwise I'm just going to be spammed with hundreds of them. So if you send me a friend request, I will just click ignore. So please don't. It's actually specified in the rules as well, but yeah, never mind. But I do go on there just about every single day, and I do talk, and it's a great place for people who want to influence anything to do with any of the series. If there's anything that you've seen on the... just bring that one on around there. If there's anything that you've seen that, in any of the series that you would like addressed, you'd like changed, you can leave a comment on the YouTube videos. Obviously, that's the one thing that I will always see. But commenting on the Discord and having a chat with people about it and talking about the different things that you've done or you would like to see. There's a lot of discussions about different things that happen in some of the series and what you'd actually like to see, what things you'd like to see done on there and what you'd like to see done differently. I'm just going to move out of Petro's way there a minute so that he can go through and do a bit of mowing, and then we will clean up in just a second. What I'm going to do first, though, I know I've just gone right across a bit of cut grasses. I'm going to try and come down this end a little bit more if I can. We're not cutting very much out there, are we? Let's do that again. Let's go back round and do another slice. We've just sold another $200 worth of wool. The wool doesn't seem to be bringing in a lot of money at the moment. There we go. Right, there's a bit more. Petro's right down the other end. He's gone on without me. He has. I've gotten a bit behind here. Let me try and just scoop that bit up right there. Okay, that's looking. We'll leave the very tail end of the field. We'll leave that behind. We won't worry about it. Have you ever played Empires of the Undergrowth and the new update from Cornish Ants? No, I don't think I have. I'm not sure I've heard of that one. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm certain that there is. I don't know. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I have played it. Just been a DIY channel. Just been rewatching your demolition and build let's plays. Can you continue it, please? Michael M. Thank you very much for your donation, sir. That is absolutely brilliant of you. Very much appreciated. Your support right there. The demolition build, I did do some of it, and I struggled with that one quite a bit. There were. I mean, it's been a little while since I played it, though, but there were a few bugs with it. And so that's ultimately why I decided to stop doing the series. I mean, I had other stuff that I wanted to move on to anyway, but I was getting a few issues behind the scenes with recording that one, which is why I didn't really want to go doing too much more of it now. I may consider, at the moment, I've got a simulator game that I've just started, and that's the Diesel Brothers game, the brand new one that's just come out, and the second episode for that actually went up today. So I've got that new series that's just come out, and I don't know if I've got any other. Well, I don't have any other simulator style ones just yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here. Hang on. I want to let's bring that one out there like that. I want to get that little bit there. We've got tail end right there. Grab that. There we go. Right. Switch that one off. And then I'll fold that up. Petro's off in front. So next up, we've got to get a rake. And then we've got to get a baler. I'm thinking, if we let the. I don't know if Petro's going to get the rake or not. If he gets the rake, and then I'll get the baler, and I'll follow him round, and I'll do the baling, and he could do the raking. I think that would be a good mix. I know. Now the one issue that we do have, he's proper stuck. I had to give him a push. One issue we do have is that the server is based in Germany, because we sort of thought that would be the most central location for as many people as possible. Petro and a few other people, unfortunately, from Australia or New Zealand. When I say unfortunately they're from Australia or New Zealand, that sounds really, really rude, doesn't it? I don't mean it like that. Well, I do when I'm talking about Jimmy J, but with anybody else, I don't mean it like that. Yeah, unfortunately, they're a very long way away, and so sometimes they do have a few issues with ping, but for the most part, it's still actually pretty good. And the people who, like Petro does do quite a bit on the multiplayer server in general. We have a multiplayer server that we use quite a bit. I say we in the loosest sense of the term, because I don't actually get on there very often and play. Well, I don't get on there and play. I don't generally have time for doing multiplayer stuff. The people who are in the World of Warcraft guild, they know all about this, and so it does sort of, it makes things a little bit difficult sometimes, you know, because I know that some people do like that they want to come on, and the reason they want to come on is that they want to play me, but you know, play with me on the server. But I don't generally go on the server. But we do have a multiplayer server, and there is a good crew of people that are on the multiplayer server a lot, and they earn, you know, they do sort of build up and get quite a bit of money on there, and it does work really nicely. It's something that a lot of people really enjoy. So if you're on the Discord, you get all the details for our multiplayer server and details of things that are coming up on there, and you get to play on the multiplayer server. In general, the multiplayer server is for everybody. It's only when we're doing the live stream that it's limited to people in the Great Book of Names, and that's not necessarily always going to be the case. We may decide at some point to open this up to everybody and not just the people who are in the Great Book of Names. However, that's not a decision that I myself will be taking. That is not a decision for me to make. That is a decision that will be taken by the admin in charge of the multiplayer live streams, and that would be Smooderlini. He is the one who is in charge of it. He is, as far as the rest of us mere mortals are concerned, he is the omniscient, omnipresent Smooderlini, the great god of the multiplayer server. So we must pay him all, due respect and everything else, or something like that, I think. Anyway, right. There's one bale done. We have one bale in here. I get the feeling... Wait. Yeah. I need to actually stop moving forward when I've got a bale, don't I? That's where I'm going wrong. I need to actually stop moving forward when I've got a bale. So we'll carry on up through here. Patrio's coming up behind me. Like, he's done already. I'm just going to tip that one off. Look at him go! Whoosh! I'm still just, like, crawling along, and he's rushing off ahead. He's making this look... Oh, I need to stop. Ever seen a pink and gold direwolf on Ark? No. No, I've never seen a pink and gold direwolf on Ark, but I'm probably not going to play Ark for quite some time. Going and playing, doing that short series on Ark, it really did bring back the reasons that I stopped playing it in the first place. That's the politest way that I can think of putting that, is that it brought back the reasons I stopped playing. That's all I can really say. Right, we'll put that one out onto there, and then we can go on again, and... Am I just going to get in Patrio's way? I tell you what. Right, he's going to want to do sort of the land work now, so I want to clear the two headlands for him, and that will make it a lot easier. So if I pull these two off of here... I get that one out there like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just gonna run it like that, right over to the end over here, and then I'm going to dump that one down like that, and then that's going to bring that bale out, and we're going to come over this side, and then we can start picking up again, and I can pick up this bottom end for him. Hang on, Patrio, let me just grab this little bit and get that out of your way for you, and then it's all neat and tidy and neat. Everything's done. There we go, look at that. Right. Now up round there. Now we're talking. I got this neat and tidy. Now look at that. Makes life easy for Patro, apart from that one bale I left down there. That's probably not helping matters. I got a little bit right here. Is that enough? That's not quite enough to make a bale. It's a shame. Alright. Well, I'll go up this side. We'll finish our bale right there. Let that one go through. David Benchvik, hello from Croatia. Tryhard1320 YouTube, hello. Bite Moose, not sure if it's connected, but the next vid for me on YouTube is Top Idiots Operator Heavy Equipment Disaster. Yeah, that would seem about right. I'd say that was about accurate. Travis Dudley. Made it for the first time in a month. Hi, Frith. Travis, long time no see, sir. Hello. It is good to see you. It is good to see you. Right. Let's get ourselves up through here. And back down there. Tryhard1320 Whitey has just subbed. I approve. I absolutely approve of that. Thank you very much. It's good to see you. It's good to have you join our motley crew. I watched the show Diesel Brothers. In 2 weeks they're gonna do a live show where they jump the Bro Buzzer monster truck over a plane that's flying under the truck. Okay. The Bro Buzzer monster truck. I gotta be honest, just listening to the names, it doesn't really sound like the sort of thing that I personally would watch. I've never really been into like the whole monster truck type situation. I mean, I like the idea of the Diesel Brothers simulator, and it does seem pretty good, but I'm just not sure if the whole thing is really going to be for me. We'll see. Right, we've gone a little bit further, and on we go. Eric King, you and me both. Of course, Eric King, I haven't seen you here in a little while, have I? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Another person, welcome to the stream. And bring you in. Brempool is racing up and down. We've got... Oh, Ryder's out in the field over there. He's busy doing a bit of bailing over in the... Okay, I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to look around at what everybody else is doing, and so I'm sort of driving up and down, not actually picking up stuff to go into my baler when I really need to be. I do need to try and get a little bit of focus here. Too many squirrels! This is what the problem is. There's just too many squirrels here. Just put that one down there, and I should be able to get most of the rest of the grass in this little tiny pokey field into our baler right here. I think that we're... right, excuse me a minute. Let me have a drink. I can... you know I can drink and drive. Right, that's a bit better. Yeah, I really shouldn't be saying things like I can drink drive. Let me just re-clarify that. I can drink coffee and drive. Right? I can drink coffee and drive. Tryhard 1320 YouTube, YT. I'm glad people are still streaming FS19. I will just state that we only stream FS19 every other week. I do one live stream a week, and we only stream FS19 every other week. So I do other games in between. One live stream each week on a Friday evening. Well, it's Friday evening for me. It might be a different time of the day for you, wherever you are in the world. But that's all I do, is one a week. And every other week is Farming Simulator. Once a month is the multiplayer one. So, yeah.
Shifka, my friend.
Hello.
I have to interrupt you. Yes, hello there.
Mr. Smudolini, this is. For those of you who don't realise, this is Smudolini himself.
Yes.
The legend that runs the server.
Yeah, stop buttering me up. You just finished one grass field, so next you will please harvest field number 2. The harvester is already parked next to the field. Jet Coder will be assisting you.
Right, what do I do with the Skittles here?
Park it anywhere where space.
Right, well,
next to the plows should be a parking space just for Skittles.
We are, well, we're in the field at the moment with the baler on, so I could just leave it here with the baler on.
Or you leave it there.
Yeah.
That's good as well.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I will leave it here. Field 2 with... right, well, it's not this one. Let's go and find field 2. Jimmy J! Haha, let's see if he stops. Okay. This is what my admin team think of me. Yeah? Jimmy J is one of the admins on the Discord server. We've just had a fine example of what the admin team think of me. Right, I'm just walked all over. I'm part of the furniture around here. That's what it is. I am part of the furniture. Right. Gemp, I was playing Factorio, nearly missed a stream. I understand that completely. Right, we've got a harvester over here. So we're going to grab that one. We got Jet Coder standing by down the other end. So I'm going to unhitch that bad boy right there. And have we got... Oh, let's see if we got crop destruction. Do we have crop destruction? We do have crop destruction. Oh. I'm destroying this entire field. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Show lines. Let's turn that off. Right. I've just lost most of the fields. I didn't mean to. I'm really sorry. All right. Let's pick that one up there. Like that, and... Okay. Why aren't you... Raise. Ah, there we go. Right. I want to do that. Trying to. It doesn't kind of want to. Oh, it won't. That's as much up as I can go. Okay, fine. And then I will go to the main combine. It's unfolded. Right. Let's go. Let's go. We'll run that one round like that. And oh no. Switch that one over like there we go. We're going to leave straw on the ground. I don't know if I'm supposed to be leaving straw on the ground, but we're going to. Here we go. Right, we have got the Nova 330 Russell Mash Combine with a Power Stream 500 header on the front. This is a bit of a bad boy. This is well, it's a very compact one, but I mean, look at it. It looks like a powerful combine. It really, even though it looks very small, it still looks powerful. I do like that about the Russell Mash Combines. I'd never heard of them before I started playing Farming Simulator. Never heard of Russell Mash ever. But I am actually quite impressed with them. They do seem pretty cool. So we'll bring that one down there. Just, oh, wait a minute. I need to switch that over so that, there, we can now lift the header up and down. That's what I want to do. We better lift the header when we get to the end of the row. We've got to do that right. I'll bring one on round over there. Sam Simpson, how is everyone? Sasclock, Delfino, hello Sam. Eric Slottet, the DIY channel, Largs, hello, and welcome everybody. If I haven't said hello to you already, if I have said hello to you and I'm just repeating myself, I do apologize for that. I don't really want to repeat myself too much, although it is something that I frequently do. And I was just saying to Gempy about, he was playing Factorio, nearly missed the stream. Factorio is a dangerous game to play, Gempy. Factorio is a dangerous game to play. It is very, very easy to lose track of time and literally just lose track of everything in existence when you play Factorio. Anybody that plays Factorio, you start playing it, and you spend a little time playing the game and getting into it, and you think, right, just 10 more minutes and then I need to go to bed. And then you look at the clock, and you look at your phone, and you realise you've missed 17 messages from your wife asking you what time you're coming to bed. I'm going to bed now. Can you please bring up a drink of water when you come up? Can you, like, why are you ignoring me? And you realise it is actually 4 or 5 hours later. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. The whole house is dead. And then you're thinking, well, do I really want to go to sleep now? I've still got this little extra bit that I want to finish up in Factorio. Now everybody's asleep. I may as well. It's dangerous. Right? It's dangerous. It's like a drug. It's not like any other game I've played. Like other games, you can usually tear yourself away from. Factorio is different. Like I've played plenty of games that suck you in, and it really does sort of absorb the time sort of factor, but nothing like Factorio does. Factorio it's elite. It really is. And I gotta say, I'm very, very pleased to finally be doing another series of Factorio on the channel. It's been a long time since I played the game on the channel, and I am very pleased to be back doing it. Especially now I've decided to start doing it once a day as well. Okay, Jet Coder is on his way down here. We're going to put the spout out like this. See if we can unload on the go. I'm going to maintain a steady pace down across the field, so it is now entirely up to him to run alongside us and not spill any grain on the floor. Fortunately, this game doesn't actually let you spill grain on the floor, so we can't do a true test of his skills. Carly Mills, have you ever been to New Zealand before? No, I have never been to New Zealand. I lived for 3 months in Australia, and I lived for 3 years in Papua New Guinea, up in the Highlands, but I never actually skipped over to New Zealand at any point. I've seen plenty of videos and pictures and stuff like that of New Zealand. I'm sort of familiar with what the countryside looks like, but it's not a country I've ever had the fortune of being able to visit just yet. Maybe I will one day. It is a country that I would like to go and be able to see at some point. go up through here. Yes, for those... Oh, it's been answered, yes. The map is called Voralpen. It is definitely called Voralpen. Jack Coda says... Oh, Frith... Smoodelini says, Frith, please leave a swath. And Jempe reckons that he's never going to spill grain. Well, you're not in this game. The game doesn't let you. I bet you would. I bet you would, because you wobbled a bit there at the beginning. Just saying, Jet Coder, you did wobble. We'll see. We have video proof. We have video proof right here. Very sorry. Everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen just a little bit of a wobble. I'm not going to say any more, because I do far worse. Everybody sees me do a lot worse than that. Not yet. Okay. Jet Coder has parked his tractor on the edge of the field and he's rushed off round the corner. We all know what that means. We all know what that means. He's drunk too much coffee. I've done that many times myself. Just make sure you don't just watch where you're doing that, because you don't want to turn up on camera doing something like that, mate. You really don't. You remove the coffee from your system somewhere where it can be seen. Right, Kieran Duggan, I have the same thing with Farming Simulator. For some reason, I just don't get sick of it, and my stack of bales, only if my stack of bales or something falls over. See, I play an awful lot of Farming Simulator, and I have been for years and years, so I don't sort of get completely lost in the game like I used to. I don't get me wrong, I do really enjoy playing the game. But as with a lot of games that I play, that I've been playing for a very long time, I don't get completely lost in them like I used to. The only game that I've been playing for Minecraft, I used to get really lost in that one. Farming Simulator, I used to get really lost in this one. World of Warcraft, exactly the same. I get completely lost in it for time. And a lot of other games. The only game I've been playing for more than 12 months that I still can get completely and totally lost for time and not realise what's going on at all is Factorio. There's something about that game that gets me. There's a lot of games where I start, you know, when I'm first getting into the game, I do get completely lost in it. There are a lot of games like that. Then after a while, I still enjoy playing them, and I will still go and play them, and I have a great time playing the games. But they're not games where I continuously get completely hooked on them and lost in them at all. Right. Wait, what is Voralpen? Upsala Hus Markstead, Smudo, please give Frithgar a crash course in German language. What is Voralpen? I have no idea, I just thought it was the map. It's something to do with the Alps, isn't it? I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. Frith, do you know how many hours you played on FS19? I don't. I think it was close to 1,000. Somewhere around 1,000, I think. Ah, there's Jack. I was wondering where he'd gone. We're getting quite close to full. My beacon is not lit. The beacons are not lit. They should be. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. But my beacon is not showing. Jet Coder, if you hit the header on this combine, you and I are going to be having some stern words, because that is a very expensive header, and we've only just... Actually, we're leasing this one. We can't afford for you to smash into this one, because we're leasing it, and we can't afford to go and send it back, quite frankly. That is just not something that we can afford to do. I tell you what, I'm going to just put the header, the spout away a second. And I'm going to run along the top here, and then I'm hoping that you will follow me. No, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I'll just run along the top, and then we'll put the spout out to go down the other side. You can follow me down there. That's the plan. You follow me in a straight line down the other side. That's it. That's beautiful. That's perfect. Right, so now I'll bring that one back out again. There we go. Right, now this time I've got to make sure I don't drive on the crop. And I really shouldn't start swinging before I finish up. Like before I finish the row like that, because it makes life difficult for the man on the baler that's got to follow along behind. Now, you really don't want to do that. That's not the way to treat the person on the baler. Right. Yeah, but Nameless Gamer says, it's a rental. Yeah, but if it's a rental, they get really upset with you, and then they make you pay for the damage. Which, you really don't, yeah, you don't want that. Kieran Duggan, I get lost in Mud Runner the other night at 12, said to go to bed in 10, and then I looked at my phone and it was 3 a.m. That's a great thing. This is what I love about gaming, is it does, so many different games do this for so many different people, right? You get completely lost in gaming, and there are so many different ways you just get completely and totally lost in a game, and it's just fantastic the way that can happen. And I love it, and I do genuinely love getting completely lost in a game. It's just, for me, the only game that I genuinely get lost in these days, I forgot to pick the header up then. The only game that I genuinely get lost in these days, other than when I'm starting a brand new game, and I do have to try and limit myself a bit, like when I'm starting a brand new game and I'm recording a series on it, like Satisfactory and Swag and Sorcery come to mind in particular at the moment. Those two, I could easily have seen myself getting lost into those games and losing track of time completely. But because I'm recording series on them, I need to keep a close eye on time, and then I have to stop, and I can't go on playing the game when I'm not recording it. And it does get frustrating, especially with a title that I really, really want to play. Factorio, on the other hand, I've got a heavily modded version that I'm playing myself, that I play at the weekend, and that's one that I still get lost in. It's Voralpen. Test to pronounce Voralpen. Right. I thought it was Voralpen. Voralpen, apparently. I get lost in Skyrim all the time. Now, Skyrim is actually one that I got lost in a lot. I have gotten lost in a lot. And well past the normal sort of 12-month mark where I would, stop, still enjoy playing it. I haven't gotten lost in it for quite a while. I can still lose like 30 minutes of time on it. But not like the Factorio thing. Like, I genuinely, I lost completely 3 or 4 hours just last weekend on Factorio, and yeah, it is quite an amazing thing that a game can do that to you. It is a genuinely awesome thing, that games can be so engrossing, and they can haul you in so well that things like that do happen. It is very, very cool. Jet Coder is obviously wanting to do the same test on me and my generosity, my kindness, as I tested with Jimmy J. He wants to see if I'll put the brakes on. Jimmy J didn't put his brakes on. He went straight through me, which was, I feel, a bit harsh. It literally means Alps, or low part of the Alps. The translation for the name of this map. I thought it might mean something like that. Something to do with the Alps. I get immersed in Mass Effect. Got very upset when Tally... Okay, I have no idea what any of those... all the stuff you said there at the end, I've got absolutely no clue what that means. You got very upset when something happened and something died, or someone died, and... Yeah. Okay, something happened in Mass Effect, and... It got, yeah, I can understand getting like really into the story on something, and someone dying in the story, and then that being really upsetting. Is Jet Coder going to be able to come and take another load off? I could probably do another full round, but I'm thinking if Jet Coder is able to, let's just let that come out. We'll put the spout. Let's put the spout out down here, and hopefully he'll be able to come up round. Jump into his tractor. There he is. He's on his way. He's on his way. We're going to go racing up across the field. Is he going to be able to do this without walloping the combine? I've got complete faith in him. Got complete faith in him. Space well placed. He hasn't spilt any grain either. This is very good. Sam Simpson was everyone's favourite FS19 map, and how many hours on it? Well, for me, I don't actually know what my favourite map is. Because I am really genuinely enjoying the Boulder Canyon series. Right, what I'm going to do, actually, Jet Coder, let's leave that one out a minute. We'll leave the spout out like that. I'm really enjoying the Boulder Canyon series. and I like that map. Felsbrunn is good, but I'm not like wild about it, but I also feel the same about Ravenport. Like, it is a good map, but I'm not completely wild about it. I think that there are better ones. I'm looking at some new maps now. I'm looking at a replacement for the series for the time-lapse series, and got a couple of maps at the moment that I'm trying to narrow it down from. That's one series that I don't generally put to a vote, because it's got to be a map that I want. I put more hours into the time-lapse series than I do any other, so I need to make sure I've got a good one. And I'm looking at a couple of them, one of which at the moment is the Montana map. I did one of my first live streams on that one, and we took a really good look at that Montana map. Yeah, Montana, yeah, it is. The Black Hills one, half the map is fields and the other half is forestry. And I actually really like the look of that map. I didn't play it very much, admittedly, but I do really like the look of it. So I'm seriously considering moving the time-lapse to that map. And I think that could become my current favourite. I really do. I know that we've got, like, Oakfield Farm and stuff like that have all come out, but I'm not really sure. They're not really ones that I would play, I don't think. Or I'd play them for a bit, and I suspect that it would be a case that everybody would get bored with them pretty quick. Right.
Fifth, my friend. Sorry for interrupting you again. I see you are done with field number 2.
Yeah, we're done that. We got construction and stuff up this corner, so we spoiled a bit.
That's okay. The next job you will do with Bramble together.
Yeah.
Jump into that green fence over there with a power harrow.
This one? Yep, right, done.
Yes, and then you will start power harrowing field number 20 down at the bottom.
Field number 20?
And Bramble will... Field number 20, yes.
Oh, all the way... Oh, I see, yeah, all the way down there.
Yes, and Bramble will join you shortly with the Cedar.
Right, okay. Let's just turn these lines off in the guidance. And so I got to go and do power harrowing in field 20 down here.
Yes.
Thank you very much to Jet Coder for joining us and taking off all of the grain there. He did a great job. He didn't actually spill any, and he didn't hit the combine. And I'm going to put that down as a superb bit of work on the part of Jet Coder, not walloping the combine. I'm very pleased that he didn't do that. Who's doing the baling with the grass bales? You missed a bit of grass. For shame. Okay, it's probably just because there was only a little bit and not a full bale's worth. I'll stop. I'll stop on that. Patrio is busy. Did you see how fast he was driving in my Skittles tractor? Did you see how fast he was going? I'm feeling like he's not really treating poor Skittles with all due respect. Right, is this... Am I in field 20? Am I in the edge of field 20? Is this field 20? I think... Yes, I think this is field 20. Right. It is actually a power harrow. It is. You know what? I want to go this way round. I want to go this way. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. Sorry, Bramble. My bad. My bad. I want to go this way, see. Right. I'll lower that bad boy down like that. And wow. Okay. For a power harrow, we can really get a move on. Right. I've seen power harrows before that go at a reasonable speed, but this thing is really motoring on. I am loving this. I am absolutely loving this. Oakfield is very good. Also Shamrock Valley. Ollie Sim. Hello, Ollie Sim is another channel member right there. You can see by a little badge next to his name where he's talking. That means he gets to use the what he calls as well, the emojis. But yeah, what was I saying? You know the oh, what was it called? What was it called? There was a thing I was talking about. I was thinking about, and yes, the maps. Oakfield, isn't it? Is it Oakfield? Is that the map? Oakfield. I think Oakfield Farm, right, is going to be a bit like Marwell Manor, and this is why I definitely don't want to be doing that one in the time-lapse series, because everybody was like, oh, you've got to play Oakville. Why aren't you playing Marwell Manor? It's like a really cool map. You should play Marwell. Everybody was on. Wanted me to play Marwell Manor. And then, you know, a couple of weeks later, everybody's like, no, please don't play Marwell Manor. It's so dull. Everybody plays Marwell Manor. We don't want to see more Marwell Manor because everybody does it. And I suspect the same thing's going to happen with Oakfield. It looks really, really good, and the fact that it looks so good and it's quite well publicized and so on, I think that is actually against it as a map to be used for a long-term Let's Play, like the time-lapse series, or just about any other Let's Play that I do, because I tend to stay with the map for a fair while, and extreme popularity of a map tends to go against it, because everybody does it, and then everybody gets fed up with it, and they don't want to see it anymore. So that's why I don't generally do ones like that. Have I thought about doing Old Family Farm? I have seriously considered doing a small map for the time-lapse, but I've given it a lot of careful thought, actually, but I decided ultimately that it's not something that I think would work very well. I just don't. Right, Bremple, what I'll do, I don't know if you can hear me or not, because I know some people in the multiplayer don't have the live stream actually on. If you can hear me, Bremple, I'm just going to do one more pass down here and one more pass along the bottom of the field, and then I'll come back over this side and I'll start working up and down so that we can both start working this side of the field. At least that's the plan. He's right behind me, but if I start working this end of the field, and I do it like that, it'll mean then that he's sort of in front of me. I'm going to swing that bad boy on around there like that. It will mean then that he's in front of me, and he will... we'll be able to see him on camera a little bit more, because otherwise he's going to be right behind me the whole time, and I don't think that's very good. The whole idea of this multiplayer live stream is so that the people who have earned their way into the Great Book of Names through hard work, generous donations, however they've got there, they get there, they do, you know, this is one of the rewards of being in the Great Book of Names, is that you get to be on the live streams with me. So if we do it like this, if I come back over here now, I've got that one down there, and right, we'll go on up here, and then he should be able to follow me, so we can turn around, and we'll be able to see Bremple a little bit. Struggling going up this hill, aren't we? There's certainly slowing us down going up here. Okay, greetings from Ukraine. There is a name right there. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It's in, well, I was going to say Russian, but I don't think you actually speak Russian in the Ukraine, but you've got that, it's the name of the type of lettering that you use in the Ukraine. It's the same as the Russian type lettering as well. It's, yeah, I'm not able to pronounce it. I did start looking at learning Russian, actually, and what the different letters and that meant, and how to pronounce them all. And some of them are the same as English, most of them are not the same as English. And, yeah, so I've no idea. I can't really remember. Andre Pruzek, is that? Do you like Zeta tractors? I've never really driven Zeta tractors. I've driven one Zeta tractor, like many years ago now, as a farmer that I worked for. He had one very old Zeta tractor, and it was his old, quite wide wheelbase one, and he loved it. I didn't think much of it because it was his old beat-up thing that was very uncomfortable to sit in. But it had a very, you know, the wheels were set further apart than most tractors, and he had some very, very rough, steep ground. And this tractor would go like sideways over ground that you would look at and you were like, there is no way that we're going to get through here without tipping over. No, it would just keep going and it wouldn't tip over. So on that respect, like, the Zeta was wonderful. There was nothing that could tip that tractor over. I've seen that tractor do things that seem to defy the laws of physics. And on that, you know, with that respect, I would say that the Zeta was absolutely wonderful. But generally speaking, I've not driven any new Zetas outside of the game, so I don't really know anything about them to be able to say one way or another whether or not I like them. I cannot give an opinion on that as to whether I actually like them or not. All I know is kind of what they look like, and that's about it. But how they perform, what they feel like when you're driving, that sort of thing, I really don't know. Let me just bring that up, and oop, okay, bring that back over there. Gempi Slavic. Yeah, I'm just. Oh, wait a minute. Alexei Bosko is his name. Rightis Sepulis has translated the Russian, not Cyrillica, Cyrillic. That is called the Russian letters. Oh, that's called the Russian letters. Either Cyrillic or Cyrillica, something like that. And close, very Zeta Crystal. Yes, that type of Andre Prusek. Close, very close to reading his name out. I'm really good. I'm really good. Really pleased. I really like it when I can get people's names pronunciations right, or at least close enough to be considered acceptable. I think it might have been actually a Zeta Crystal. Right, I remember now in the Kerala series, we had a Zeta Crystal in that one that I looked at, and I'm pretty certain that that one, it looked very, very similar to the old Zeta that my boss used to have. So yeah, I think it was a Zeta Crystal. Like it's like got a really wide wheelbase, hasn't it? I'm pretty sure that is the type of Zeta that that he had. And I seen, but that's the only one I've ever seen being used. So other than that, I don't really know very much about them, I'm afraid. Right, let's come on up here. Unfortunately, Bremple is able to work a little bit faster than me. I'm quite slow. My power harrow is a little bit narrow here, and so he's able to go a bit quicker than me. I go quite fast downhill, admittedly. This is just not quite so good going up the hill. But we're getting there very, very slowly. Let's keep going. We're slowly going. The Alpine map on Modhub. Yes, the Alpine map that is on Modhub at the moment, Jeppy Skov. That's the Tyrolean Alps one. There's Patrio gone whizzing by with his bale trailer and Skittles the tractor. Skittles would probably be able to go up this hill faster than this fence can go down this hill, to be honest. But anyway, we don't get to use Skittles all the time. At the moment, we've got this old, beat-up, old fence. Right here, a favourite 515C. Bremple racing along behind us, wondering what on earth we're doing. It's taking us so long, and why we're going so slow. Oops, stop there. Right. Bring that one out, round like that. And then back up again. Sorry, Bremple, I'm getting in your way again. No! No, 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 no! Oh, that was close. He very nearly... Lossing P, thank you very much for your support, sir. It's absolutely brilliant. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, well, if that's what you want, that's what we shall do. We shall keep rolling, rolling. This tractor does need a bit more hit points, doesn't it? Hit points. Horsepower. Horsepower. Can anybody spot the RPG gamer? I don't know. Anybody in the crowd, can anybody spot the RPG gamer here? The one that just said hit points for the tractor rather than horsepower. Yeah, that was horsepower for tractor. Horsepower, not hit points. Let's just try to remember that. Bremple said that he would never hit me. It's true. I will give him that. He came very close, and I thought he was going to drive right into me, but he just skimmed on past. He didn't touch me at all. The guy knows his driving. We can't deny that the guy knows his driving. Right. But yes, my tractor does need more hit points, apparently. I love it. But Lossing P, it is very good for you to join us. I'm assuming, well, actually, I don't know. I'm making an assumption. I know that Lossing P, Sneck and Cactus are both they're long-distance truck drivers. We say lorry drivers over here in the UK, but they're in the southern US, so they're truck drivers. They're truck driving men over there. And so sometimes at this time of the night, sometimes this time of the evening, they are... You'd better give me my Gouda cheese. What Gouda cheese? I haven't offered you any Gouda cheese, have I? I'm sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I have no idea what this reference to Gouda cheese is, Ryder. I really don't. Yes, Lossing Pea, Sneck, and Cactus. I know that they're both long-distance lorry drivers or truck drivers, and so very often they are still at work while the live stream is going, and they frequently do talk on the Discord, both of them, while they're out driving, so you get all these pictures of their trucking adventures, and it's quite cool seeing all this stuff. It's so much different to HGV lorries in this country and long-distance lorry driving in this country. What they're doing over in the States, and then their trucks are there. And there are a few other people now that are joining the Discord that are also long-distance truck drivers, and we do get a few pictures from some of them as well. And I just find it quite fascinating because my dad used to drive a lorry when I was a wee boy. Well, not a wee boy, when I was a teenager. He drove a lorry. And so I've seen... Brempel pressed the wrong button there. Fairly certain Brempel pressed the wrong button. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now, that is a professional, that is. He's moving out of our way like that. We're spinning a bit. We're spinning right there. He jumped right back out of the way so he wouldn't slow down the cultivator. And he's tucking in behind us and he's carrying right on. That is the mark of a true professional. Right. Let's get up to here. And we can lift up and spin round. Here we go. Right. Bring that back around over here. But yeah, anyway, the adventures of the truck drivers that we see on the Discord channel, I find it personally quite fascinating because of the comparisons I draw between their long-distance truck driving, and they do, like, I've seen a number of pictures being posted of hauling straw and hay long distance, and that is exactly what I used to be involved with. I used to generally be the one that was loading the lorries at one end. Not unloading on the farms, but loading up in the straw fields, and then in summer I was working doing baling or stacking bales, that sort of thing. So I've been quite heavily involved with it, and seeing the different style of doing things over in the States, hauling and doing that exact same job that I used to be involved with, it's actually quite fascinating seeing all these pictures. And yeah, I don't always get to speak about it. I do try to speak about it when I can, but it's really cool. It is very awesome being able to see it. We've got Andre. I'm saying Andre, but it might be Andre. I don't know. I'm not going to try and pronounce it any different to that. Name is hard because I am from the Czech Republic. Goal. Okay, I'm assuming that that's a football or something. Something to do with football. I've no idea. I don't follow sport, so I've not. If there's any football or anything going on, go team. There we go. Right. Okay. If you're following football at the moment, go team. There is my support for anybody that is into football. TK Football Star 60. I'm guessing that TK Football Star does like football a bit. Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely brilliant of you as well. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. It's genuinely makes a difference to the channel as a whole and to my family as a whole. Keeps everything ticking along and running. Any support whatsoever, and so generous support is always appreciated. It is truly wonderful. It really is. And this is the thing. I noticed that people you can donate and then you can talk and you make me read something out. But a lot of you choose not to do that, and a lot of you will. A lot of people will donate quietly in the background and not choose to exit. And I can't really. I've been doing these live streams for a while, and I've been given quite a number of donations now, and I still struggle to get my head round the fact that you like watching me so much that you're also willing to support me. And this is something that is quite a mind mess to me. So if I ever sort of sound like I'm not actually grateful to the donation, for any donations, that is not the case. I absolutely assure you, I am truly, truly grateful for any donation that is ever given. And I don't ever want to come across as not being genuinely grateful for any donation that is ever given, because I don't. I still, like, struggle to get my head around the fact that anybody would want to donate in the first place. So, yeah, it's... I'm going to stop talking about that now. I'm just going to stop talking. Sports ball, yay! According to Snake and Cactus, yes, it's sports ball. There's definitely some sports ball going on somewhere. So, again, go teams. Go teams. Is there any plan about recording time lapses from older maps like Bjornholm, the hard-working map? I don't have any plans to go back to any older maps. Not at the moment, anyway. I prefer to just sort of, you know, once the map is done, it's done. Certainly not to go and revisit any existing save or anything like that. Possibly, maybe one day go back to one map or something, but even that would be highly unlikely. Very, very... Okay, I don't want to hit the tree. Very, very unlikely that I would be going back to visit an old map. Ondra, not Andre, Ondra is saying that I should pronounce it. Okay, Ondra it will be. I will pronounce it Ondra instead of Andre. Uppsala has Markstead. We Swedes let you go a bit further, then we come back. What? Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's something to do with sports ball again, I think. It's definitely something to do with sports ball right there. Cody Sandberg, hi. Hello, Cody Sandberg. Welcome to the stream. We're having lots of fun round here. At the moment, I'm trying to get my powered cultivator to work, and I'm also trying to stay out of Brempel's way. He's a very good driver, but I keep trying to test it by swerving last minute. But he hasn't hit me yet. He's a very good driver. He's although saying that, look, I can see he's missed a tiny little bit over there. That's nothing to do with me. That's nothing. That's in time. He hasn't hit me, but he's missed a tiny spot. But he hasn't finished the field, admittedly. Right? We cannot judge him on his smooth, clean, tidy job that he's done in the field until he says that he has finished. And he has not stated that he's finished, so it could very well be that he's planning to go back and pick up those tiny little bits. So we cannot judge harshly. We are not allowed to do such things. Or Smoodelina will tell me off. Bullying people here on the server. I don't do that. I would never do that. I would never bully anybody. What about Old Streams map? Now, Old Streams and Valley, the old farm, whatever they're called, you know the little old style ones like that. See right there, Brempel stopped right where he should have done. That was very smoothly done. I didn't miss a bit just behind me there. That was a figment of your imagination. I definitely won't do those as time-lapse. They just won't work as time-lapse. I did consider it and just using small machinery, but there's not enough people going to like that. People generally like bigger machinery, and always the single biggest complaint I ever get for any time-lapse is that I need to speed up and get more machinery going and get bigger machinery going and stuff like that. That is always the single biggest complaint that I always get. So I don't actually want to do that. Right, we've finished the field. I can switch off my cultivator over there. Just going to move up here a minute. And I'm going to we're just going to watch Brempel there. He's just going to finish off his little bit that he's got to do. Stop there. So we should be out of his way. We can just see him finish off this last little bit right there. But yeah, I will consider doing one of those small maps for another Let's Play. We're not on the next Let's Play, I don't think, but I'm not ruling those out for one of the Let's Plays. But no, I won't be doing it for time-lapse. Michael M, it looked like you were trying to hit him. Yeah, it probably did, a little bit. And else have we got down here? I would love to say, Nameless Gamer, I'd love to see you do a series where you start off with 80s equipment and work your way through the years. Smudo's probably the one bullying. I played on the multiplayer with him before. He's a real tyrant. I'm not going to say who said that, because it might get you into trouble. Because, yeah, we all know what Smudolini is like. Power has gone to his head. He's not listening to me at the moment, is he? I'm hoping he's not listening to me. I can't see if he's listening to me. Right, Bremple, what do we do now? We've kind of finished this field. Smudolini is supposed to be organising things, but he's not organising. He's doing a very poor job of organising. I'm going to let Bremple... Bremple, you lead the way, sir. I'll follow you. Right. I'll turn my beacon on, and we will go racing up the road like this. Here we go. Go and put this one away. I don't know where this is supposed to live, but I will follow Bremple. I think Bremple actually does quite a bit on the multiplayer. Actually, I think he's one of the more active members of the multiplayer server crew. So if you want to get onto the multiplayer server when we're not doing live streams,
my friend.
Ah, there he is. Yes.
I just saw you are done power harrowing.
Yeah. We're all done.
Yes.
Power harrowing and planting.
Yes. Please bring that back to the yards, clean it, repair it if need be, and put it away.
Clean it?
And then clean it. Then grab the tractor that is hitched to the big white spreader and line field 4.
Where's the cleaner? Oh, there it is. I found it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Is that the repair bit right next to it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The toolbox. Yeah.
Right. Let's just park that one there. Haha! I don't need to clean it. Haha!
All good. Then just put it away.
Patrio's cleaning it for me.
Isn't he nice? I already hitched one of the tractors to the lime spreader, so please, field 4 needs lime. Thank you.
Right, we have to go to field 4 with the lime. Okay. We'll clean up this. We'll let him clean up this tractor a minute, and you know what? I'm going to jump out, and I'm just going to go to here a minute and repair. Yes. Repair. Right, I can't like tab between vehicles. We don't have the vehicle workshop tab thing. Right, I got to put this one away now. I don't know where it lives. I'm assuming that power harrow is actually going to need some repair of some kind. We did use it for a bit. So let's go and do that, and then I've got to go and do lime in a field. Now, I don't know where that is. We go to there, like that. Come around over here. There. It's not letting me repair. Let me go forward a bit. Let me repair now. Ah, there we go. Right, repair. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Now, I need to go and put this one away, but I'm not quite sure where away is. Smudo hands out self-hug jacket. He does. Smudo hands out lots of self-hug jackets. It's very kind like that. For those of you who don't know what a self-hug jacket is, yeah, basically when you go to a certain type of hospital for people who've got serious issues, that they give them self-hug jackets. Smudo likes these jackets, and he hands them out to lots of people. Let's just leave it like that. Okay? He's very, very sinister, is our Smudo. Very sinister. Okay, I'm going to leave the tractor right there. Tractor's staying there. He said that I had a tractor already hooked up. Or am I supposed to be using that tractor? I'm going to tab. I'm going to tab between vehicles. Is this one? I don't think it is this one. Wait, what? Why did... I'm not quite sure why it got in and started driving me backwards on that one. I got JCB over here. Is that... I'm assuming it must be this one. Am I supposed to be taking this one to do the liming? He said something about a bigger truck. I'm confused. The white spreader. Oh. All right. Well, let me go to that white because he said there's a big tractor. Did anybody hear what field he said I'm supposed to be doing the lime in? Because I didn't actually hear what field I'm supposed to be putting lime in. Well, I may have heard, but I wasn't paying attention. Did anybody hear where I'm supposed to be doing the lime? I'm looking. I'm looking here. I'm just generally confused. Hello, lime? I think I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to hit. Am I supposed to hook this one up? I've got a big tractor here for red all by. It's got lime. Right, it's got lime in it. We've got lime in the spreader, but which field am I supposed to... I don't remember what he... Field 4. Jempy said field 4. Jempy, I hope you're right. Field 4. Yeah, lots of people said field 4. Right, that one up there. Field 4. Okay. Thank you. Just don't tell Smudo. Okay, nope. Ryder! No! Stop! Jetcoder! Brempool! Ryder, don't tell Smudo that I wasn't listening, because now he knows!
Frith.
Hello?
The lime is the big white spreader.
I've got the big white spreader. I've got that one.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
I got that one. I'm being good. I'm being good. I got it. Don't judge me. Right. Let's go on. Oh, we don't have the extensions on this one. It's just a regular one. Let's stop right there and let's go. Let's go. Let's do some lime on here. I've never actually used a lime spreader without the extensions on it, so I'm not really sure what this is going to be like. There we go. We whiz down around here and oh, okay. I missed a bit at the bottom. Missed a bit at the bottom. There we go. Ryder, this was a pigeon sending the message you didn't know. Mice. I'm all over the place. It's terrible. Look at this driving. Oh, this is the worst driving I've done in ages. It is absolutely the worst driving I've done. It's because I want to be able to see behind me and I want to be able to see in front of me at the same time, and it's just not working. It's just not working very well at all, is it? Brempool is doing his seeding. He's doing a magnificent job. And look around there, because there was a little tiny bit that I missed down the bottom there, like that. See? Okay, so then I'll do that. We'll switch off the spreader. We'll get down to this corner, and we will switch off, and then we will turn. Right. Let's do this a little bit more sensibly, shall we? 80s era tractors. So start off in 80s era sort of stuff, and then do more sensible stuff later on. I like to start to move forward from 80s era machinery and do a series like that. I won't do that in the time lapse. Right, and that's not something I do in the time lapse, but I might consider doing that in a regular Let's Play. Nigel Pipe Photography. No, that is your standard driving mate. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Right, Nigel Pipe Photography, by the way. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not. I'm going to anyway, because credit where it's due. Some of you may have noticed that there is an updated version of the my logo, just the little square logo that is next to the chat thing, and you know, some people have got it on their chat, and anybody that supports me, you get the little square of the logo, and then anybody who's on the Discord will notice I got a whole load of different coloured ones now. The person who actually spent quite a number of hours getting that logo absolutely perfect to my specifications, and trust me, I am really, really fussy, and I mean really fussy. So it's constantly, nope, that bit's not quite good enough. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Yeah, okay, that bit's good, but no, I don't like that. Like constantly, all the time, for a very long, you know, it took a lot of hours to get that right. But now I'm very, very happy with it. The person that spent all that time working on it is Nigel Pipe Photography. And so, yeah, he may be open to commissions. I have no idea. I have no idea if I'm even supposed to be saying this yet or not, but I am anyway, just in case. Okay, we have done the line. I've done a good job. I've been a good boy. I did good stuff. I did good things. Right, Jet Codery, are you leading me to my next field, to my next task? Field 7 needs doing, but Field 7 is not yet harvested, so we can't do that. You know, we started with $100,000, and we now... Jet Coder, what? Excuse me, coming through. Coming through. Pardon me, my fault. I need to go and put this one away. We're done. We need to actually fill it back up. We now got $230,000 here. Whoa! Okay, stop. And... oh, wait. Oh, no, we don't own that one. What about this field over here? Field 26 we can't do anything with.
Frithgar, my friend.
Smudo!
Here. Yeah. After you put away the spreader where you found it...
Do I need to refill it first?
No, we only have pallets. We refill only when it's completely empty. Or almost empty.
Right, okay.
Yeah, after that you hitch a power harrow to your tractor.
Yeah.
JJ will take the second one, and the two of you will start harrowing field 21. Jet Coda and myself will join you with the seeders.
Right. Okie dokie.
Okay.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
Right, so we're going to get that one back in there somehow. This is going to require some expert skilled driving, so this may be a bit beyond me. Let's bring that one back round there. There we go. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. What is my time zone? I am British summertime at the moment, which is GMT +1. So for me right now, it is 9:20, which means that we've got 40 minutes left on this live stream. We'll just put that one back in there like that. And round we go. Right, so what is the weather like? Well, we've had rain all afternoon, but I think it's sort of stopped now for a bit. We're due for a bit more rain tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to be sunny. At least I'm hoping it is, because I'm off to mow lawns tomorrow. In real life lawns, not non-real life lawns. Oh, wait, what field did he say? I'm sure he told me what field to do. I think it was field 21. Pretty sure he said field 21. I'm hoping he said field 21. GBJ is going to be along to follow me. I don't think it's that one. That one's just been planted. So let's go up here. I'm a lot lighter on the steering at the moment. I don't know why. I think that might be due to a little bit of server lag. Like, it does seem like the steering is not quite as responsive as it normally is. And so it's making it feel like it's a bit lighter on the steering than normal. Right. I really should pay attention when Lord Smudo is telling me what field to go and do. I should probably listen to the actual field number that he tells me, or at least take it in. I may have even repeated it to him. Yeah, it's springtime here for us as well. I mean, I'm in the UK, so yeah, we're springtime as well. But it's we are an hour behind you guys over in Central Europe. And Myophic Illumination, hello sir. It's been actually a few days since I've spoken to you. So hello, how are you doing? Fill up Jet Coda with lime. Yeah, you know, I should have done with him sat right in front of me. I should probably have just gone and filled him up with lime. That would have been quite amusing actually. But anyway, but yes, Myopic Illumination, hello and welcome, sir. It's been a day or two since I've spoken to you. We all have to be on our best behaviour now, by the way. Myopic Illumination is the police officer. He's the dude that's the police officer in real life. So we have to be on our bestest behaviour. There's no bad behaviour when Myopic Illumination is around. Because if there is, well, he's got to do his job, isn't he? He's got to do his job. You can't begrudge a man for earning his bread and butter. So he'd be leading us off in chains. Although he'd have a job to get me, I think I'm out of his jurisdiction. So I'm alright, but some of you, yeah, you go watch what you're doing. Anyway. Deutschsvar, we had 20 degrees. It's been quite cool today, but apparently it's going to warm up a bit for the weekend, and it's going to start steadily getting warmer this week as well, apparently. This is something that I have heard, is that it's going to start steadily warming up now. And we're still going to get the odd bit of rain, but it's now looking like it's going to be quite... as we get towards the end of this month, I know we're still nearly the beginning of the month, but it's going to start to heat up, and apparently the UK is going to be getting quite the heat wave in the next 6 weeks or so. I don't know how accurate that is. Generally at the moment they seem they seem to have fairly low confidence in any of the forecasts at the moment. So yeah, whether or not we actually get a heat wave, I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. If I'm sort of slowly dying of heat in a few weeks' time, you'll know why. The UK did actually get its heat wave, and for once the weather forecast was right. Okay, let's go. Jimmy J is supposed to be joining us here at some point, but I don't see much sign. I think he's just waiting for me to go and finish the field. He's letting me do all of the work. There's Mr. Smudolini. Good night. I beeped my horn at him. There we go. It's not much. Oh, there he is. He's beeping back now. Not much of a horn on these things, really, is it, though? The horns are a little bit sort of weak and feeble. We'll do a couple times around the outside of the field, then we'll start working our way up and down on the edges, I think. I need to have a drink. I'm getting very dry here. Ryder, who is just over in... you're just over in Holland, aren't you, Ryder? Is it Holland? I think it is. But yeah, anyway, he's had... well, thunder yesterday. We had thunder this afternoon, actually. I forgot about that. Yeah, we did have a bit of thunder this afternoon. And crucially, I was wondering whether it would cause any issues with connectivity this evening, because occasionally if we do get some pretty violent thunder, it does...
Frith, 2 headlands are enough. Please start doing land works. We can continue with the season.
Right, 2.
Thank you.
I'm doing 2.
Yeah, you are on the third right now.
No, I'm not. I'm still on my second round. I started at the top of the field. Jimmy J
Then hurry it up, please.
Jimmy J has only just got to the field. I'm the one that's done once. I'm on my second round, and this is the only work that's been done on this part of the field. Don't you go blaming me. It's all Jimmy J. See this? See this? I'm getting in trouble for something I didn't do, and this time I didn't even do it. I remember saying that as a kid. And, like, no, that I was, like, genuinely annoyed and put out because I was getting in trouble for things I hadn't done, and this time I didn't even do it. Right? As anybody else, is that, like, a familiar thing for anybody else? How should we do this, then? Just wondering if we should both work, like, sections over. I'll work from this side and Jimmy work from that side, maybe? We'll do it like that. So if I work from this side of the field and Jimmy works from that side of the field, because I actually think it would be quicker if I was to work in a loop, rather than just straight up and down next to each other, if I was to work in a bit of a loop, it'd probably be faster. Right, come out here. Smudolini sounds like a robot. Oops, okay, I went too far there. Let me go up here like this. Drive it up through there, like that. I assure you that Smudolini is not a robot. He's very much a human being, with all the general rage that human beings can possess. I don't think I'm supposed to say it. He's going to beat me now. He will beat me for saying such things, and I will be severely punished for it. I'm sorry, Mr. Smudolini. I didn't mean it.
Frithka, my friend, what are you doing?
Well, I was going to do like a little loop going around this side because I thought Jimmy would work that side and I would work this side. And then I thought, well, if I do a loop, I should be able to do it quicker rather than trying to turn around on myself at the bottom of the field because that was slowing me down last time.
That's generally a good thought, but the row crop planters are a bit wider than the power harrows, so you need to do it right next to each other so we can go on with the seeding right behind the power.
What, next to Jimmy J over there? Or...
No, next there, over on your side. On the edge of the field, so that Jet Coda can start planting.
I will do that. I'll also go back and pick up the gap that I just left.
Thank you very much.
See, he's just told me off. Because I was a naughty boy. I misunderstood him. I didn't quite get it right. Now I'm being punished for it. I'm sorry! Apparently, even though I missed a bit, Jet Coda has gone and planted over it anyway. So that means that I will never be able to tidy up my horrid mistake. I'm going to do it anyway. I can't leave that in... Look at it! be my eternal shame. Jet Coder, I'm very sorry, but this bit's got to be taken out. Come back and reseed it. See? That bit right there. Out of the way, sunshine. I'm coming through. I have the power. Now you have to go and do that again. Otherwise, that'll be your eternal shame now. Nobody else's. Certainly won't be mine. I'll be long gone. Right. You are coming a little bit too far over this way now. A little bit keen with this. Because now I'm going to have to go up there and chop out a little bit of what you've done. That's alright, we'll get through this. I need to try and keep straight lines on here, if I can. Frith, use the GPS mod. I don't know how to use the GPS mod. I suppose I could try and puzzle it out. We could try and have a go at it, but I figure it'd probably take longer to try and use that thing than it would to just do this. Right, let's bring that down. And down we go again, like that. That's going to be much tidier, that is, like this. My brother used to annoy my parents, and when he got in trouble, they would smack him, and then he would respond, "It didn't hurt." Yeah, I did that once to my parents. I got smacked for something that I'd done, and then I turned around and I said, "Ha, it didn't hurt." Mainly because I can't remember why I said that it didn't hurt, but I really wished I hadn't, because the second time it hurt. Let's just put it like that. The second time it did hurt. And yeah, blame it on the pink tractor. I'm not asking Smoodelini for help. He'll tell me off. The man's a tyrant. He's a tyrant, I tell you. He's an absolute tyrant. So we're not going to ask Smoodelini for help. What we are going to do is we're going to come up here. And yeah, I think we're doing really well this live stream, though. Like, we've harvested a whole load of stuff. We've got fertilizer spread on the fields. We've done, like, we've done... Oh, I missed a bit. I missed a bit. Don't get carried away, Jet Coder. I missed a bit right there. You're going to have to go back over that. Look. See right there? I cannot miss bits. I'm going to have to just come out over this. Oh, wait. Now what's going on? I was just thinking I need to come out this way a little bit, because otherwise I'm going to miss bits. But now it seems to be gathering all of it up. It's like we're slightly wider than I thought that I was. That's all right. Then we'll come around here. Now, this bit that we've already done, that gives us like a little bit of a head start. Not that that's going to last very long, because he's much wider than us. So we go whizzing on back up through here. It always hurts the second time. Yes, it does always hurt the second time. Right. Need another little drink. I'm sort of getting quite dry at the moment. Right. There we go. So, Skittles. Skittles is doing well. This is doing absolutely well. And it's got to be said, Patrio Gracemark submitted some pictures on the Discord of a Skittles Mark II that he's working on. Do you all remember the cow edition of the Valtra? Now, I'm pretty sure the cow edition is available here somewhere. I've definitely got the mod. But he's got the cow edition mod, and he's gone and taken that one, and he's been doing a little bit of work on it. So he is working on a Skittles Mark II. He can't. So
I'm a tyrant, am I?
What? No, I would never say such a thing. I would never ever say it.
Okay, how to use the GPS mod?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's easy. Press Alt. Yeah, Alt E, and a little A should appear below your tractor.
Hang on. I missed a bit there. I'm just tidying that up.
Yeah, and don't forget to make the lines reappear, otherwise it gets a little bit tricky.
Right, hang on. Control S, show lines. So I've done that.
Yes, very good.
Escape. Now what do I do?
Line up your tractor.
What did you say? Alt E.
Alt E, yes. A little A should appear below your tractor.
A little A below my foot. What?
The letter, a green letter.
I'm on grass, that might not be helping. I I just pressed Alt-E. Are you sure it's Alt,
That's
not Control?
Good. Yes, it's Alt.
Right. Alt-E. Ah, there, I see a tiny little letter A.
Very good. Now, drive forward 50 feet.
Drive forward 50 feet. Hang on.
Just guess.
Yeah, I was getting it lined up straight. Do I need to be actually working the field?
You can. Otherwise, you have to go all the way back.
All right. Well, let me go back and do that a minute.
Okay.
Do I need to press the Alt again?
After the 50 feet, yes. Alt-E after you've driven 50 feet.
Right. Well, I'm driving up across the field. It feels very wiggly at the moment. Like the steering is exceptionally light, but I think that might be a circle.
That's okay.
Right. I've gone part way across the field, so we'll press Alt-E again.
Yes, and now you have 2 orange lines left and right of your implement.
Yes, I do.
Yes, now you press Control S.
Control S.
Yes, and then you should have the button Auto Width in the second.
Auto width. Right, press that. It's now 2.992 width.
That's okay. Now on the top left, enable guidance steering. Put that on.
Enable guided steering. Yep.
Okay. Now escape.
Yep.
The middle line should now be green.
Yes.
Very good. And now you have GPS enabled. After you turned your tractor, to re-enable GPS, just press Alt-X.
Right, so I get up to the top of the field, I switch round and...
Alt-X.
Alt-X.
Yes.
Right. And Alt-X will carry it on again.
Yes.
We'll see. I'm getting to the top of the field. I'm counting on you, Smudo.
Yeah, you blame it on me anyways if it doesn't. So.
Well, that's what you're there for. That's your
right.
job. It's your job
Yes,
to take
okay.
full responsibility for everything I do wrong.
Of course. Get on with the stream, will you?
Right. There we go. And that was down. Look at this. Look at this. It actually works. I am amazed. Genuinely amazed. Jet Coder, what are you doing? Slow down. You need to put that thing in the ground and turn it on for a start. Okay. Right. Slight mistake right there, but don't worry. We'll be taking the cost of the row crop planter out of his wages. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen. We will just take it out of his wages. Okay, I've gone down to the end of the field, so I need to turn down here. This is actually, it seems a lot smoother and easier than the last one. So I bring that up to there, and I go Alt-X to enable it again, and it's already lining itself back up, so I can just enable the cruise. Wait. Enable the cruise control. There we go. Why it stopped? Why is the cruise control stopping? Does anybody know why the cruise control... It's because of the nearby tractor, isn't it? Yorkshire Dano! Hello! And if you notice, Yorkshire Dano has now got a little green symbol next to his name where he's typed in his 2 tractor emojis. That is because he has been supporting me for more than a month. Because he is supporting me... I've got different colour badges now that I've set up for people who've supported me for longer than a month. So 2 months earns you the green badge, and then I think when it gets to 6 months changes colour again. I don't really remember what they all are. Not control, it's Alt. I've got to press Alt. Like that. Right. Down around this way. We will carry on our merry like this. This is brilliant. I'm loving this. But yes, anyway, Yorkshire Dano has been supporting us for more than a month, so he has now progressed to a green-coloured badge. This is to do with the channel membership. There's channel membership on there. I had to set this up last week. Papa Big Truck, thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely brilliant of you. Very much appreciated. We just lift that one up down there and bring that in on round. Oops, steady. Steady. And then... Oop. Right. Oop. I need to... Trying to do this right. Definitely trying to do it. Automatically stops when you get to the end of the field. I'm pressing... But was I at the end of the field, or was it because I was like too close to the end of the field or something like that? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, Papa Big Truck. I don't recognise the name. You could very well be a new supporter. If you are a new supporter, that has just earned you a place in the Great Book of Names. I will add your name in at the end of this. As soon as the stream is over, I will double check that if you're not in the book, if anybody has supported me and they're not in the book, I will immediately add your name to the book at the end of the stream. I do have a list of people on the website, and not everybody that is in the book has yet got the website because I haven't updated it for quite a while. So I will be updating the website at some point. It's just that sometimes it takes quite a while before I actually get there. I'm so used to pressing Control W to restart the GPS that I keep trying to press Control W to restart the GPS, but that's not the one that we use anymore. We now use a different thing for GPS. So we must remember that. But here we go. All four of us working in the field at once. Jimmy J, Smoodalini, Jet Coder, and myself cruising around in the field. This is absolutely brilliant. 4 people all working together. And it's like poetry in motion. We are all actually working in here together, doing this well. And up round there. Right, hang on. Whoa. Just hang on a minute. Hold on to your horses. What is he doing? He's obviously in a hurry to get somewhere. I'm not quite sure why. Let's go Alt X like that, and then lower that bad boy down. Right, now it's not working. When I go to like get the thing moving, it's not really working. Why has Jimmy J got a number 1 next to his name? I'm not quite sure of that. It's like maybe there's 2 Jimmy J's on here, and I'm not actually aware of it. But there we go. There's both of us working up across the field. That actually looks quite cool. Look at that. There we go. That does look quite good. That does. Us struggling up across the field like this. Go on a bit more. Right, and let's lift that one up. Now I will come back round, and me and Jimmy J, we're going to be competing for space in a minute. It's going to be the next things. We're going to be competing for space here very soon. So Alt X to start that one up again, and then lower you down, and whoosh, we're away. Jimmy, I see what you're doing here. You're encroaching on my territory. You can see him there, looking all confident in his cab there, thinking he's better than me. See it in his eyes.
Trifka, my friend.
Smudo!
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about Jimmy.
Yeah, you are almost done power harvesting.
I am, yes.
Yes, so...
I can't hear you, you're breaking up.
After you've done power harrowing,
yep,
please put that one away and grab one of the Amazon cedars in the farmyard.
Yep.
And start planting.
Jet Coder, watch what you're doing.
With soybeans.
Hang on, sorry, Jet Coder's ramming me. I'm just trying to get out of his way. What field am I going to?
Number 3.
Field number 3, right.
Yes, with soybeans, please.
Here's Jimmy J going to move out of my... He is, look at that. Look, he cleared the way for me. Didn't expect him to... And we actually... That was a beautiful pass. Jimmy J, that was absolutely beautiful. That was wonderful. Right, soybeans in field 3. Soybeans in field 3. I'll remember that. I can do that. Soybeans in field 3. We need to get an Amazon planter. And then do soybeans in field 3. I can remember this. I can absolutely remember this. And we'll also try and we'll use this whole GPS malarkey thing again. And seriously, what is with the steering? I think that because there's like a little bit of lag because we've got people in here, I think that's partly what's causing the light steering. Because I don't normally have this trouble when I'm steering. I can normally, like, whiz around the corners really easily. If you remove the badge from the engine cover, it reveals a VW badge underneath it. Oh, with the Skoda, I can't remember. Yeah, who was it? Was it Volkswagen that bought Skoda out, or was it BMW? Because I know that, like, the old Skodas, that they were rubbish. They were absolutely terrible. I'm not going to wash this one. I'm just going to put it away as it is so that we can get a move on. We'll worry about washing them another time. Old Skodas, they used to be terrible. Everybody, like, they were the brunt of all jokes. But then they got bought out, and they got turned into some very, very nice cars, didn't they? They did a huge amount of work on actually making them into some very respectable cars. So I was never quite sure if, like, it was a thing that everybody was... Like, how well they did after that, because I know I haven't really seen or heard much about Skoda, not in a long time. But I do remember this whole thing where they got bought out and they were working hard to try and make sure that the brand, like, got over the original really bad name that it got given. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, Ryder, my bad. No, you come on through, sir. You come on through. Back up a bit more. There. I haven't actually done anything with Ryder yet. Like, I've seen him a little, just racing up and down, but we haven't actually worked together in a field at all. I feel this seems wrong. Right, where am I supposed to be going? Can't remember now. Did he say field 3? He said field 3, didn't he? Field 3. He definitely said field 3. DIY channel, gotta go, see you next week. There's Petro Gracemark. What do you have to do to be awarded an OBE? You have to be outstanding in your field. Petro Gracemark. We can give you an OBE. He's outstanding in his field. See that? You see him outstanding in his field? Hang on a minute. This is field 3. Did he say field 3? I hope he says field 3. But this has been ploughed. It hasn't been cultivated. I'm in field 3. I'm on the edge of this. This is definitely field 3. Look. Field 3. There. Field 3. Okay. Let's jump back in again. Am I supposed to just do this without... I'm going to just assume that I should do this without cultivating. We'll do this without cultivations. But this seems wrong. This seems wrong because I don't think this Amazon is fully equipped to be doing this. I'm hoping that Smudo doesn't tell me off for this. He did tell me to do field 3. I'm just going to have to make the assumption that I'm doing it right. Oh! Okay, Ryder's been drinking energy drinks again. Who gave Ryder an energy drink? Someone went and gave Ryder an energy drink. That was obviously a very, very bad idea. Where's he gone? It's like... it was whoosh. I know him and I think Smudo have got, like, special abilities to be able to be able to run. I'm not allowed such abilities because they feel that I would abuse them. Probably right. I might. I might. It's got to be said I might do something like that. That does sound like something I might do. Yeah. Okay, well, moving onwards. We'll do twice round, and then once we've done twice round, we will start working on the land work, and we'll engage our GPS system again. I think this one's the same as the last one. It's like 3 meters, isn't it? So let's just bring that round there, back over this side, and lower you down. Off we go again. Michael M, am I in the book already? Yes, you are already in the book, sir. You are definitely in the book. You actually earned a place in the book last week. If you use a different name on Discord to what you use on the book or anything like that, please let me know when you join the Discord so that you can get the appropriate rank on Discord, and things like that. People who are in the book, I write you down in my book. I've got a book right here that I actually write people's names into. I physically write them using a pen. Old-fashioned it is. It's very old-fashioned. And then every now and then, when I get the chance, I go and update the website. There's like 156 names in the book, and I think at the moment we got something like 130 names on the website. So I have got a load more names that I need to go and add to the website. But trust me, if once you're in the book, you're in the book. You're there to stay. Okay, you're not going to be removed. You're not going to be forgot about. And if I see you on the Discord, if I see you join, or you say who you are, if you identify yourself, I'll make sure that you get the appropriate rank given to you on the Discord as well. For people who've only just joined the Great Book of Names and you're not actually recorded on the website, you do sometimes have to wait until I log on so that I can verify with the admins, yes, this is indeed the name that I've got here in my Great Book of Names. Because, obviously, the admins, they don't get access to my copy of the Great Book of Names because I'm writing it down by hand here. But that's how that bit works. Right. What else? Oh, what map is it? This is yeah, someone's already asked. It's Voralpen over Voralpen. The Feed Guy 29. Hello, fellow Frith Guardians. Absolutely brilliant of you, the Feed Guy 29. Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is genuinely awesome of you. And I'm going to come down through here, and here we go. Oh, wait, it would help if I started it up as well. Right, look at this. I'm actually planting, and I'm using well, I would be using the GPS if it would stay activated. I'm trying to use it. But yes, thank you very much again for your support, the Feed Guy 29. The Feed Guy 29. That sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure you're in the book already, so thank you again for your continued support, I should say. I think you are. I'm pretty sure you are. I remember, because I just wrote up that I finished doing the subtitles for the time-lapse this afternoon, and I'm sure I've seen the Feed Guy. I'm sure I've seen that name. You might actually be in the time-lapse this week. For those who don't know, I put 10 names at the end of the time-lapse episode every week now. So anybody who watches it and has seen it in the last 10 weeks or so, 14 weeks now, I think, I add 10 names from the Great Book of Names onto the end of the time-lapse. So I've very nearly made my way right the way through all of the people that are currently in the Great Book of Names. Then once I get to the very end of the list, I'll just start back over again. In order to make it easy, I might have an odd number for 1 week, and then I'll go back and I will start working my way back through the book again. Right, if I do that, lower that one down, start running up through here. There's Ryder. Ryder is gone. Ryder was here. Oh, here he is. He's coming in to do the spraying in the field. Hello, Ryder. Petro Grey Smart. Well, you didn't get stuck on silage today, so here's your $5. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your support. Yeah, so Petro said that if I got stuck on, like, he would bet me a $5 that I would get stuck on the silage. But when he said it, he said it on the Discord, but then, like, it was, I was pretty sure that I got stuck on the silage, like, right at the beginning. Like, literally as soon as he said it, that same episode, I'd gotten stuck. But I argued that, well, I didn't actually get the truck or the tractor stuck. It was only the second trailer that I got stuck, and then I managed to get unstuck by a bit of little clever wiggling in that. And I didn't even have to unhitch the first trailer. I only unhitched the second trailer and then got the first one free, and then I was able to, like, shunt it all out of the way, and it was fine. It's absolutely fine. But it was only the second trailer. So I felt that really I didn't technically get stuck. I didn't think that I could be blamed for getting stuck on that one. So Patreon obviously feels the same way. So yes, thank you very much, Patreon. Your support is always appreciated, sir. Right, yeah, lime is... Upsla Housemark said is answering a question about lime. Lime is calcium and alkaline. It supports plant growth and makes the acidic soils neutral. I don't know very much about lime personally. In the area that I live, I tell you what. No, Ryder, you come on down. You come on down. If I wait down here for you. Oh, all right, he's gonna go back up a minute. I'll wait right here. No, I won't wait right here. I'll do that and start working. I'll run. I'll go as fast as I can. I'm racing up through like this. But yeah, I live in an area that is got quite acidic soil. I live in an moorland. There's a lot of moorland nearby, and moorland is notorious for having a very acidic soil. But we don't generally grow much in the way of crops. We grow grass, and grass is not something that is generally affected by an acidic soil. So it's never something that I've had to deal with. I've never had to put lime on a field. So I've seen it being done in other parts of the country, but here, where I live, I've never seen anybody putting lime on the field because there's not that much in the way of arable crops done in this area. There are some arable crops, but not a huge amount. And then the farmers that do arable crops, I've never noticed them applying lime to any of the fields. So, yeah, it's I didn't know it was calcium as such. Well, yeah, it's I suppose calcium. Yeah, I was thinking limestone, but limestone is calcium, isn't it? Something like that. There's Mr. Ryder. There he is. I believe Mr. Ryder used to be a truck driver. I don't know if he is anymore. But he does seem to know a bit about the business. He definitely seems to know a bit about the business. I always call him Eugene. That is my name. That's my nickname for Ryder over on the Discord server, on the Frith Court. I always call him... I need to go for some minutes. That is from Andre. Did I say Andre? No, he told me how to pronounce his name, and I've already forgotten. He told me what I should be calling him, and now I've forgotten. I'm really sorry, Andre. It's not Andre, is it? Was it Andre? I genuinely can't remember. But anyway, Ryder down there, he is a frequent visitor on the Frithcord server, and he. I always call him Eugene. I always call him Eugene. And
Sister,
I will.
My friend.
Yes, hello.
Since we are nearing the end of the stream.
Oh crumbs! Yeah, we are, aren't we? Look at that. I completely lost track of time.
The last thing we will do is switch out one of the fence and one of the cases. The guys who are playing today took a vote, and we decided to get owned machinery instead of leased one to push down our daily leasing costs, which are 12,000 a day, just the daily fees, not the working fees.
Okie doke, no worries.
So once we finish planting field 3, we will all meet up at the shop and then return the 2 leased tractors and buy brand new ones. That will be the end.
Right,
if
okie doke.
You are okay with that, I will help you planting the fields. So we get that
Jet
done.
Coder's just come racing up through. He's
okay.
Just getting that last little bit there. He's...
okay. All good.
Right, so you want me to go to the shop after this?
Once you've done and put it all away, yes.
Right, okie doke. What, with this tractor or on foot?
You can go there with Skittles.
Okay,
sure.
I will.
Okay, thank you.
Right, this Jet Coder fella is a bit of a menace. We're gonna have to do something about that. Right. Well, he's obviously wanting to finish that bit, so we'll let him finish that bit. And we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna go Control S because I want to turn off these lines like that. There. And you know, it would help if I turned off my seed drill as well, like that. And we want to put some beacons on. Right. I was in it already because I support you on Patreon. Ah, that Michael M. Right, this is the thing. Michael M, you've already supported me. You supported me on here and you supported me on Patreon. Sometimes, like, I've got quite a number of Michaels, so it's sometimes like it's a job to keep up with which Michael is where. But I've definitely got Michael M in the book. So yes, you are most definitely in the book. So we'll bring that one there. I need to go to the shop. I need to find the shop. This is the next thing. I need to, where is the shop? Let me have a look. There's the shop. The shop's over there. So we can go out here, along here, up there, and down there. Smoodelini. Why is there lines across that field like that? What's going on there? Has someone been driving on the field? Oh, we can go up the road up round that way, or we just go the way that we went last time. The way that we went last time was over this way, wasn't it? So we'll go round the road. We will do this properly, but that's the end of the stream. It's like 10 o'clock. We're supposed to be finishing the stream. We will get over there quick. We will do this quickly. We will buy these tractors quickly, but we are just about to finish up the stream. Can you donate Skittles to Goodwill from Uppsalahas Markstedt? He really doesn't like Skittles. He's got something against poor Skittles. I don't know what it is. What has Skittles ever done to you? Skittles is a beautiful tractor. Look at him. Look at him in all his beautiful glory. How could you not love Skittles? I feel that you're being unnecessarily I feel that you're being unnecessarily harsh towards poor Skittles. And what's the word I'm looking for? You're being prejudiced. That's it.
Trifka, my friend.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, me again.
You again.
Once everybody is here.
Yep.
I will return the 2 tractors you will see parked there.
Okay, here we go. I'm here. Hang on. Let me spin round.
That's good.
I will stay here like this.
Yes.
We're waiting on Ryder and what's his name?
Jet Coda, I think.
Jet Coda. Oh,
yes.
There's Jet Coda.
Very good. I will be returning the 2 tractors, and you will be buying the brand new ones. One Case IH Pro.
Case IH Pro. Hang on a minute.
Yes, the one you see here, the 7210.
Right. Is that a Case IH?
The smallest medium tractor.
Right. What wheels do we want?
Standard wheels with global positioning system and the standard engine setup.
Only standard. We don't want the big engine setup.
For now, only standard. Only standard.
£45,000. Okay.
Exactly. And the second one is the Fendt 500.
Right,
that one as well.
Wheel brand, Trelleborg or Michelin?
That's up to you.
We go Michelin on
whichever
those.
is cheapest. Yeah, global positioning system, yes, and the biggest engine possible.
Hang on a minute. I'm buying a case.
Okay, I'm returning.
You do not have permission to buy or lease vehicles or tools.
1 second. We can rectify that.
Great.
Trifka.
Hang on.
Now you should.
Buy. 113,000. Yes. I will buy. That is.
And I will be returning those 2 now.
Right. Hang on a minute. Let's go to the. What's the other one I'm getting?
Fendt 500.
Fendt 700. No.
500. That's in the small tractor category.
That'll be why I couldn't see it. There we go. Fendt 500. You want a global positioning system. You want the biggest engine possible. Do you want a front loader attachment?
No, we have one with a front loader attachment. That's enough.
Standard wheels or
standard wheels. Standard wheels for now.
Wide tires. Just standards.
Just standards for now.
Right. Okay. No, we don't want the road tires. We'll go for the Trelleborgs. And
yes,
the bigger engines. There's 108,000. We will buy that bad boy. Just like it leaves us 10 grand.
That's true.
Right. What is he doing? He's trying to lift
Messing
up,
with you. Okay.
lift up my poor tractor. Leave me alone.
That's all we wanted to do today.
Okie doke.
Then I leave you to do the outro.
Right. Hang on a minute. Ryder, I was a big truck driver, but had an accident not during work though, so I can't use my right foot anymore, so it can't work. Ah. Right, well, I'm really sorry to hear that, Ryder. I am really, really sorry to hear that. I didn't realise. I knew that something had happened, but I didn't realise quite what it was. But, yeah. So, anyway, Ryder was a truck driver, so he knows all about the trucking as well, because I know him and Lossing P and Sneck and Cactus do talk, but if you want to get involved in some of these discussions and you want to see what goes on behind the scenes, come and join the Discord. It is a lot of fun. There's a lot of conversations to go. So, you know, there's great periods of absolute silence as well, where not a lot is said by anybody at all. I'm not going to deny that, but I do get on there and I do say hello every day as well, which is good, which is nice. So I do stop by and have a little chat with people, especially sometimes when I'm doing a bit of editing and I'm getting bored with that and I want some distraction. I'll go on and I'll talk on the Discord for a little while. I'm really pleased to see everybody turn up. It's been a lot of fun having you all here. It's been absolutely brilliant working on this today. We earned about 150,000. I'm thinking it should be euros, but we got it on dollars at the moment. We earned a good 150,000 here today, which was absolutely fantastic. So we've bought a few tractors to lower the leasing costs. And in the next multiplayer live stream, we'll be working on this a little bit more. And if you want to be able to be involved in the next multiplayer live stream in 1 month's time, then it will be people taken from the Great Book of Names. And beyond that, if and when we may open it up to people who aren't in the Book of Names, that's down to Smoodelini. You would have to speak to him about that. But at the moment, as far as I know, it is Book of Names only. And then next week, I'll be doing a different game. I don't know what it will be. And in 2 weeks' time, I'll be back to playing my single-player farming simulator. So this happens once a month, and the other farming simulator series, that also happens once a month as well. So, yeah, I know it's a little bit sort of sparse and in between on some of these episodes, but that's just kind of the way that we want to do it, because organising these multiplayer ones does take a little bit more work behind the scenes. Not work for me, though. It is work for the admins, and it's the admins that deserve all the credit for this series. They're the ones that set all this map up. They're the ones that do everything behind the scenes. So thank you very, very much to the admins and moderators for doing all of the work behind the scenes on this. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much to the moderators on the channel today, moderating the stream, keeping everybody on the straight and narrow. Has been absolutely wonderful. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself this evening, and thank you very much to everybody for turning up. So if you've enjoyed the stream, then please head down below and give us a like if you haven't already done so. And if you haven't already done so, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.